Right then, ladies and gentlemen, before we get going, this man is the top PR man for Mercedes-Benz in the world, and he is now going to put your faces on Twitter, followed by about 9 billion people, but only if you give us the biggest cheer you've ever given anyone in your life. Ladies and gentlemen, 1, 2, 3! And look who we have here!
How you guys going? You good?
Lewis Hamilton, ladies and gentlemen, here live at Goodwood. How are you, dude?
I'm good, man. Yourself?
Oh, I am fantastic.
I was not expecting to see so many people here, so it's great.
When I came out half an hour ago, no one was here. I think they've all come to see you. Isn't it great to be here amongst a few friends on a Saturday afternoon in the sun, eh?
Well, Goodwood's always a special place, you know, and every year it's fantastic, and the weather's incredible. You know, it's really. I just arrived yesterday into the UK, and what weather? Huh? This is not usual English weather, so.
It is not. You have a lot of fans here. This is it's kind of the third week of real excitement, real energy for you. Silverstone, then the German Grand Prix, Mercedes 2 home races, then Goodwood as well. Do you get a bit exhausted by it, or do you feed off the energy of these people? Because they are amazing.
Oh, definitely. The fans, you know, fans generally make the atmosphere. They create the atmosphere. The support. I don't think you realise how much the support means to us drivers, at least to me. And Silverstone was incredible. It was a shame we couldn't get the win. These damn tires. And then and obviously coming to Goodwood, it's just, you know, I've been coming since 2007, and it's one of the greatest days of the year.
What did you drive up there today? Which Mercedes were you given?
I think it was Michael's old car.
Nice.
Not very good.
But that was always his excuse.
No, it was not as good as the one I drive now.
Cool. Do you have to pinch yourself sometimes? That, you know, like, grew up in Stevenage, you know, I grew up in Stevenage as well. You travel around the world, you win a lot of races, you do a lot of cool things. You get to be Nico Rosberg's teammate, you know, you drive Michael Schumacher's car, you know. Where did it all go right?
To be honest, I have to pinch myself every day, you know. I'm so grateful. I had a great family who supported me all the way. I was with my family last night, and we were just sitting looking at enjoying the nice weather, and we were just saying it's just incredible. Every time we see each other, we're like, it's incredible where we come from, in a small little pear tree way in Stevenage, in the middle of nowhere. And you know, when my dad it was his dream as well to see the family succeed and do something special. And you know, now my brother is even doing things. Yeah. You know, my brother is disabled, and he's probably the only disabled driver out there, and he's inspiring so many people out there. So I'm just grateful to be a part of the whole family.
He's the most tenacious dude out there, your brother, and it's inspiring to spend any time with him at all, and yourself. And I just love the story, and I think it's great that there are so many little ones here today. You know, if you want to be Lewis Hamilton in the future, you can do that. There is nothing to stop you, and you kind of prove that, which is really cute.
Cute?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm speaking like a father here. Cool.
No, definitely. I mean, I'm in a privileged position. Growing up, I never ever dreamed. You know, when you dream of being a Formula 1 driver, you don't dream of all the other stuff that comes with it. And so when I got there, it was a real surprise. And then to see youngsters wanting to do what I do, it's great, you know. And I don't know how long I'm gonna be in Formula 1, but I'm enjoying every single day. Okay.
Let's talk about what you do then, and let's talk about your pole at Silverstone this year, because I've commentated on every single one of your 29 poles, and I don't remember a better pole than your British Grand Prix one this year. And you might disagree with me, but I just thought the way you were so committed through Maggots, through Beckett's, picking up time there.
I'm always committed.
Yeah, but you were so on it this year. The 2/10 you made through those two corners. Do you think it's one of your best?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, 2007 in Silverstone was pretty impressive. I enjoyed that one, but
yeah.
No, this year is the cars. I've never had a car like this one. You know, it's not that easy to set up, and it's a little bit harder to really put it on the knife edge. But when you do, it's just a dream to drive. So you know, the team's doing an incredible job. If anyone can figure out these tires, I don't think people really fully understand it. We don't even understand it. You know, it gets really hot. The surface of the tires gets really hot, and for some reason you just can't go any faster than we have been going, and some people look after the tires better than us.
Yeah, it's kind of like trying to drive on stiletto heels. You know, if you get the rhythm, the right temperature, it's all right, but then you kind of do a bit of that and 160 miles an hour. My wife's explained to me everything. I don't think anyone here doubts that you made the right decision, though, to move to Mercedes. How fulfilling is it when you're on pole, you're scoring more points than you had at this stage last year, when you're competing for wins, and then you see what has sadly happened to McLaren this year, and you think, no, I could have been in that boat, I could have been with Jensen, but I got this right.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly, I could never have imagined it to be so good. You know, I needed to change. I wanted to do something different, and everyone, you know, everyone has an opinion, and everyone was doubting my decision. But at the end of the day, it was what I felt was right for me. And going to this new team, it's meeting all these new people. There's 1,000 people in my team. You know, it was almost 1,000 people just to make 2 cars. And it's like 300 or 400 people at HPP who make the engines, which is an incredible facility. And then at the team, you know, at 600 or 700 people. And it's just getting to know those people and motivating a new group of people and trying to extract the best from them, you know. But of course, when we got there, I didn't expect the car to be as good as it is. And I really, really feel positive about next year. I don't know if any of you know, next year the engine is so much different. You know, we've got a V6 with a turbo. Yeah. This guy's happy.
What do you want, sir? Can we have some?
But yeah, the next year, and we're losing downforce next year. I think Pirelli are going to have a lot of fun trying to make some tyres for this car because it's got a lot more power.
Yeah, should do some private tests for them then. You allowed?
Yeah, and it's even faster next year. You know, with a V6 going down from a V8, we're actually faster on the straights. Yeah. So nowadays we do like 300, 310. I think we're going to be up to like 330, 340.
So next year, massively good chance if Mercedes get the engine right for you to be world champion again. Which might be quite popular.
Yeah. You know, every year, you know, I'm privileged to be represented for the country, and I'm pushing every year. And it's such a difficult season. You know, it's so long from February all the way down to November. But you know, I'm giving it my all. I've got 10 races left. We're not a long, long way away from the championship. So you know, who knows? I'm gonna keep my fingers crossed. I hope we get these tires fixed, and hope we can bring it home for you.
Cool. Absolutely. Right, some quick fire questions, because we've got about 3 or 4 minutes, starting with lady down there, will you marry her?
Well, I'm single now, so...
You're in with a chance. Few guys down here, what car do you actually drive at the moment?
I don't really, I have a few cars. I have this SLS, but I don't really drive it much.
Yeah,
I live in Monaco, and Monaco has really tiny streets, and I usually ride my scooter or my motorbike.
If you could drive any F1 car, past or present, which one would you go for?
I've already driven it. The MP44 was one of my favorite back in the day. I drove the W125, I think it was.
Okay.
132, the really, really old Mercedes car the other day, which was pretty cool around the North Schleife. And you know, and my car, it's, you know, I like nowadays generation of cars.
They auctioned off Fangio's car last night, the W196. Someone paid £19.5 million. Was it
crazy.
You? Was it you?
No way. What are they going to do with it? It's a waste of money.
Obviously not someone who lives in Monaco then, you know. Mind you, look quite nice going through Casino Square and that, you know. Roscoe, what does he eat?
Dog food.
Yeah? Do you not feed him like prime steak and everything?
No, you know what, I really don't. I just try and make sure he stays on dog food, and I don't feed him. I don't even give him, I give him treats and stuff, but I don't ever give him like human food.
What did Bernie say when you asked for a pass for him?
It's really funny. I email Bernie at the start of every year to ask for my passes, because I don't know if you know, but it's not like football or tennis or whatever. You don't get tons of passes. I get 2 passes every year. And that's to make sure, you know, to fit my family and everyone. So when I have friends over, you know, I just buy tickets as everyone else does. And but with Bernie, I'm trying to build a relationship so I get more and more passes. And I emailed him, asked him if I could have one for Roscoe. And dogs aren't allowed at any of the racetracks, and so he's a VIP dog.
VIP dog. I actually got a tweet from someone saying, oh, it's all right for Lewis Hamilton, isn't it? Not allowed dogs at Formula 1, but it's all right for him. You know, I should be able to bring my dog as well. I'm thinking like, you'll go past the checkered flag and everyone will be woofing at the back of the stand because they'll let all the dogs in. Right, more quick fire questions. Is it true you're afraid of sharks? I read on the internet you have a fear of great white sharks.
Yeah, I do. Everyone watches Jaws.
Yeah?
You know what happens. You know, I go surfing when I'm in Hawaii, but I sit there waiting for the wave, and I'm just petrified that my leg's gonna get bitten off. And I was watching Shark Week like a few months ago, and the guy had no arms and no legs, and he was like, "I don't believe that sharks are human eaters," and I'm like, "Well, where the rest of your body, you know?" so yeah, but when I'm in the water, I don't mind. I like scuba diving because you feel much safer down low. But when I'm on top and I fall off the jet ski or something like that, I'm rushing to get back on because you can hear the Jaws and music in the background of your head.
I think that's brilliant. And is it true you're a black belt in karate?
Yes.
So if the shark does come along, can you not give it a karate chop?
Yeah, I did karate. I was bullied at school.
Yeah.
When I was like 6 years old, and then I asked my dad if I could go to karate, and I did it for like 6 or 7 years, and it was such a good way of disciplining. I was a kid. I always wanted to have fun, and you have to stand in line. You have to be so it was a really good lesson for me, and yeah, I never got bullied again, so it's good.
Yeah, my little boy's a red belt. He's actually being taught by the guy that used to teach you karate as well. And I get no respect from him now.
I'm surprised he's still alive. He
was
pretty
man.
Old.
Seriously, he's still doing it. And finally, this season, the one thing I think we all want to see here for this season is Lewis Hamilton back on top of the podium again. Yeah? It's been too long. Where's your best chance of a win? And do we have to kidnap Nico first?
Silverstone was my best chance. But, I mean, every race I go to, I feel like I've got a good chance, and Hungary's a good one. I don't know how these new tyres are going to bring. I think they bring like a construction of last year, but the compounds of this year.
Yeah. So it's harder but softer.
Yeah, I don't think anyone really knows what they're going to get, but I really hope that we can look after them well. Hungary's a really hot track again, so we might struggle, but if we don't, I'm always quick there, so I'm really confident that we can have a good chance.
Or maybe Monza as well, proper speed tempo.
Yeah,
you're not bad.
Monza's good because you have the long straight, so your tyres cool down a lot. Yeah. So that shouldn't be a problem for us.
Cool. But you're enjoying it? Life is brilliant, yeah?
Love it.
Fantastic.
And so happy to see everyone.
Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, the ever smiling Lewis Hamilton! This man, when he came into Formula One, said that the one thing I'm going to do throughout my career is sign as many autographs as I can and never, ever let the fans down. I think, ladies and gentlemen, today you're seeing Lewis Hamilton keep his word and keep his promise. Try not to push too much, and we'll get through a few before we have to leave the stage. But thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for all your company. How you doing? For all your company. If you're here at Goodwood tomorrow, don't forget, Nico Rosberg, round about this time on this stage, on the Mercedes-AMG stand. But once more, give it up for Lewis Hamilton. Thank you very much.